Good morning, art buddies, and welcome to Bricolage with Pink Girly. I do want to apologize for being late. I overslept. Well, kind of, not really. I was awake, like, say, at 5 o'clock and took a trip to the loo. Was up for about an hour and thought, oh, I better sleep for another hour before I get up. So instead of setting an alarm, I set the timer. And of course, in my sleepy stupor, was thinking it was an alarm, thought I hit the snooze button, and what I did was just turn the timer off. So I just woke up at 10, thinking it was 9 maybe. And so here we are, late for a very important date. And I couldn't believe my husband didn't wake me up. Well, he knew it was Thursday, but he forgot I streamed on Thursday. Hello. At least I knew what I was going to do today. So yesterday I spent some time putting my pages in my fabric journal. Excuse me. Now this was inspired by Janet Nash. Now Janet's is much smaller and much yummier, and her pages are all stuffed with cool things that she stitches in. But I had this batiste fabric a little while back that I think I might have purchased this from Debbie Ham. It was a kit and all the colors kind of worked together. So I made like a patchwork deal here where I just used all different little squares of the fabric. And I really like how it came out. So, I mean, largely when I make things, I like to sell it. But this, I decided I wanted a book similar to Janet's. So I thought I would use this for the cover. So then the inside cover is something I got from Jacqueline, Lovely's Crafting Lodge. And this is her ominous, I believe, on fabric. And so I just had to fiddle around and like stitch it in. So this is my inside cover. I've got my pin cushion here giving me a hard time. So, and then I had worked on making pages, which when I've tried to do this before, I did my pages right side to right side and then turn them inside out. But they were just kind of thick. I didn't care for that. So these, I just put them wrong sides together and just stitched around the outside edge. So we had looked at this kind of before. So I also made this. I've not always been crazy about this lace seam binding, but I made a bow out of it, so I kind of liked it. So, I'm basically a hoarder at heart, I think. So I've been hoarding some stuff, and I think I want to put it in this book. And then I had also mentioned the last time we looked at this when it was, not together and disassembled. I like to put some of my pins in here that I've been collecting. So this I should probably iron down. I don't know, maybe I'll stitch on that. So my plan is to go through a few things that I've been hoarding and stitch them in, or at least pin them in, and kind of make a plan. That annoys me. This I got from Pearl. You see, my machine was not behaving there, so I've got a little it there. So we'll have to think about that. I don't want any it's in the book. So this was a piece of quilted fabric I got from Kathy Cowell. And so I just stitched that on like that so I could put one of my little pins there. And I think I had told you before, this was the spine of a book. I just liked the way that it looked. So on it went. This was the edge of a hanky that I used some of it in the journal I made for my bonus daughter-in-law. So then I just trimmed the rest of that out and put it down. And these are just fabrics that I liked. I like this. See, this one's a little wonky. It's okay. I'm okay with wonky. This is some painty paper, painty fabric. Oh, thanks, Jacqueline. This, I'm not sure where I got this from. Maybe this was either from Pearl or Katie's Tribe of Five. I don't remember. Some trim that I like, the edge of a little hanky, just I think Janet just, stitches on whatever she likes and she just finds a spot and puts it. I love this. This is a Debbie Mum fabric. I don't know if I got some of this from Laura. I'm not remembering now. And of course, they just repeat. Oh, this I got from Kathy Cow. She made that cluster. I think that's just so yummy. Oh, yeah, yeah. See, this is from, now what's that the other half of? Hold on. Did I skip that page? Ow. Oh, it was under here. I didn't see it. Yeah, this is definitely from Laura. That's got the birdhouses on it. And Kathy Cow gave me this stuff. So I've got a little bit of a start. So some of the things I've been hoarding. Now I'm just kind of jumped in here. Not so much hoarding this. I kind of forgot I had this, but this is a piece of vintage trim I bought on eBay. So I think I'm going to find a place for that. We'll see. Well, I'm going to probably cut that apart. Use just one. This I've been holding on to for a while. I'm not sure where I got this, but isn't this yummy? And I think that will go really nicely on my cover. So I'm going to finish. Not finish. I'm still half asleep, guys. Okay. The truth be told, let's pin some of this stuff I've been hoarding on. It's probably not a good idea to pin it that way, but that's going to go there. I do have a drink here. Let me see if I can. Excuse me, rid myself of my morning frog. Oh, the lasagna's in the oven. Nice. So I've got some threads here. You can see I've been hoarding threads. So I want to use this stuff. I'm really not a slow stitcher. Oh, really, Jacqueline? Oh, hallelujah. But I'm a wannabe slow stitcher. Now, these are some art tiles I did a while back, and I thought, I want to just maybe glue a couple of these in willy-nilly. So I have those. But let me show you this. Let's just do a little show and tell. This is my super hoarding box. Okay, I like this lace, and I pulled out those little quilt pieces because I love them. Now, not everything in here is going to find a home in this journal, but probably quite a few are going to. Look at this lace. I don't know if there's a right side or a wrong side. I love that. So that piece of that's going in. I don't know why this is in there. Now, see, I stole the rest of these for another project. But see, these could be clipped off and put throughout the book. So that's going in there. Now look at these yummy things. I so wish I would take the time to learn how to do this. I just absolutely love this. Now, my mom used to do this kind of crocheting, but she never did it on fabric. So I think good morning, Gail. And this I guess was an older technique or something that people did, that were older than my mom, I guess, like my grandma. So that's yummy. Love that. This, I'm not sure if I'm going to put that. This, I don't know where I got this. Now, the thing is going to be, how do I stitch that down? You know, definitely going in. So these are things that I didn't really want to use on journals that I was going to sell or give away for the most part. I mean, this stuff isn't, but some of it definitely. I mean, I have a bunch of these somewhere. I don't know where else I would have put them. Now, this one's not. This I think is yummy. Hi, Carol. Good morning, Connie. People are popping in. Don't want to miss anyone. I overslept, girls. I overslept. I mean, I was intending to watch the ball game, but when they're on the West Coast, it's really kills you. And I promptly fell asleep. Hmm. Oh, butterfly. How can I not put a butterfly in there, huh? Let's do a butterfly. You do, Carol? I'll bet you're really killer at it too because you do everything so well. This I would have to iron, but see, I like this. This was a, gosh, isn't it funny how, no, my ball team is on the West Coast. I'm in Jersey. Sorry for the confusion. This was like a whole runner. It's funny how sometimes you can remember where you purchased something and other times it's like blank. This, I remember I was in Pennsylvania in a town called Croydon, and there's a little vintage shop there. And this was like a runner. So there was probably 30 of these. I have stacks of them somewhere. Yeah, that I'll have to iron, but I want one of those in there. I love the cotton uh, trim. There's more butterflies. Look how pretty this is. Now, I'm not worried about this book, journal being lumpy and bumpy. That's kind of how Janet's is. So I'm going to put that in. I'm going to do a lot of pinning today so I don't forget what I want to do. Oh, look, there's some more of that. Here's some more. Oh, maybe I'll do green. Hmm. See, this is me. Okay, look at this. This is what I saved. Yummy. You would dye them? Oh, the butterflies? Yeah, they would look good dyed for sure. Oh, look, this one's not as wrinkled. Let's switch that out. So I've got some little ribbon flowers. So that's maybe not as much of stuff I was hoarding in here as I thought. Mm. Then I have a whole drawer of things that I just are yummy to me. So I might get into that, and brought out my Oh, that's clever, Carol. Carol says she uses ink tints to dye her lace. I would never have thought of that. Oh, I've got that. Oh, how very clever. Okay, Gail's telling me do a whip stitch around that one. Okay, Gail. I don't think my whip stitch is too great, but that'll give me practice. Joyce, hello, good morning. Okay, so that's those things. And then I pulled out my button hoarder box. Oh, I never even thought about that. How about that, girls? Oh, thanks for that tip. Now all I have to do is remember it. All right. This is my I don't know. I don't know if you can handle going through this stuff with me. Woo! Got my man voice on today. All right, these are glass buttons. This is the one I think I bought them for. Can you see this has got a little iridescent vibe to it? How yummy is that? Yeah, that's definitely consideration. These are going to go back in. Some of these are just so. I'm not sure why they're in here. Oh, here's some more glass. Opalescence. Yes, thank you, Gail. Let's close that back. Oh, look at this one. These are just sitting in this container, so why not put them in my book? This one, I don't know that it's so great looking, but it's just so different. I don't know if it's supposed to be something. This might be Bakelite. I'm not sure. I think if I put this under hot water and smell it, oh look, there might be something. Let's see, where's my No, I don't. I thought maybe there were some words there, but I don't see anything. I think it's just how it's attached. Oh, Joyce, three things wrong with you? Oh, sweetie. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope they're not major. Oh, Carol, that is sad. So we'll see about that. Maybe that might be a little too weird for me, this one. Oh, that is a button. I love this one. Now, when I used to go to Keisha's and work with Keisha, um, there was a gal there by the name of Carolyn. I don't remember her last name. And I tried to work out a time for her to come on with me and talk about buttons, but she was going through a lot at the time and I kind of lost touch. And I thought, oh, maybe just leave the lady alone. This one's kind of cool. That might be Bakelite as well, but see, she would know. But this is where I got most of these. Look at this one. Isn't it beautiful? That might go really nice on that dark green page. Like that. Mm. This I got from a gentleman that his daughter owned the co-op that I was in, and he had a whole bunch of buttons, and he said, "Yeah, you can look through them if you want. Take what you want." And so there were two of these. One was a part. This middle part it come popped out, but I'll put that in because I'll always remember Ed. Loved Ed. He was a wonderful man. He's passed on now. This is not a button, but a cameo. No, I might glue that in. I love this one. Isn't it just fun? No meds for you, Joyce? Oh, that's wonderful. Look at this, girls, huh? That's got to be Bakelite, right? Carol, do you know about Bakelite? Are you? Carol is an authority on a lot of stuff. She knows her art and she knows a lot of stuff. I'll bet you know. Same with Gail. They know a lot of stuff. Good morning, Teresa. Oh, okay. Let's say prayers for Teresa, please. Let's just take a minute. Lord, please forgive me for any sin or ill things that I have within me that would cause you not to hear my request this morning. And pray for our dear friend Teresa, who's off to have procedure done. Just pray for her travel to and return from the procedure. And without knowing what's going on, you do, Lord. And so please guide the hands of those that will care for her today and do what needs to be done. She's very dear to us, Lord, as you know, and I know she's even more dear to you. So please, Lord, put a hedge of protection around her and give her a good outcome. This is what we would pray for our dear Teresa. Thank you that we can come to you, Lord, for this request. And in Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Okay, sweetheart, you're set. Look at this little guy. I guess this is a bunch of grapes. I'm not sure about that one, whether I'll use that one. So, look. Try to get my camera to. It's not clearing up too well. This one looks glitzy. Hey, Cal, good morning. Ooh, that looks like a big fisheye, but isn't it cool? Can you see that? Uh, 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 ooh. That looks like a button inside of a button. That might just be something that got stuck in the box. Let's see. I think these are just stuck. I think this is just stuck inside of each other. So I had my follow up. I think I said this Tuesday night with my eye doctor. So I'm still not able to wear my lenses. So my vision is not 100%. Yeah, that's just a button stuck inside the back of another button. This is very retro. There's just so many good things in here. This is metal. But I kind of remember those. What did we used to do, girls? We used to melt plastic and then it would curl up and form, and we'd make pins and do all kinds of stuff with. What was that stuff called? Do you know what I'm talking about? Hey, K Art, how are you? Good morning. I used to mess around with that. Heat up some water and say like an electric fry pan. This is cool. No, not Shrinkadinks, because you didn't have it with a heat tool. Um, no, Shrinky Dink is different. And these were like sheets of plastic and they had all the colors on it. The Shrinky Dink is clear. And the Shrinky Dink, you either cut it out or you can stamp on it and then you do the heat tool and it shrinks. I mean, this stuff kind of shrunk a little bit, but it mostly became moldable where you could shape it. It was different than the Shrinkadink. At the very least, I'll know what's in here if I see a spot in my. Ooh, this one's really pretty, but look how fat that is. It's just like a dark purple. Yeah, you know what I mean, Gail? Oh, that one's so pretty. This one looks like an old metal tin. This is a picture of, like, I don't know, sir. Oh, there's butterflies in there. It's like a little scene. Oh, there's a fairy. Do you see? There's a little fairy over here. Gosh, my eyes are so bad. That's going to drive me crazy. I don't know how I can figure out what it was called. This has got some little, like, maybe it's supposed to be an orange. It's hard to see on camera. And then we have Zibling. This kind of looks like what's stuck there. It has like a little ridge around it. I love that too. It's just metal. What's metal? There's the shank. That's a different looking shank. Look at that. Look, it's all fat. I know, right, Neil? Love these. I love them. Look at this one. This is just plastic, but look. Hey, Ange, good morning. That might look cool somewhere. Here's a little metal one. Look, it's a little flower. Can't tell what that is. Oh, it's a fish. It's a little tiny fish. I have several of these. I have a horse head, and then this one's a chicken. I didn't realize I had a chicken. Can you see it? All right, so I've already gotten carried away. I was going to say don't get carried away, but it's too late. Too late for that. It's kind of bizarre. This one's kind of cool. This is like a basket weave or something, you know? An angelfish, yeah. I don't know. I'm going to put a hold on that. I might want that for a journal cover. And then there's more. And I didn't buy everything I wanted to buy. Okay, this is me using uh, a little bit of control. Look at this one. A goat, a little billy goat. Maybe that's Bakelite too. Now, see, this is just plain, but this feels like ceramic. Kind of feels different than the other ones. Isn't that cool? But that's still got the old thread in it. I might have to glue that one down. Oh, I love this one. Yummy, 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 yummy. This is just one of those buttons that's just so smooth and so silky. I just love to touch it. I know, I'm weird. These are all glass. They're what do you call that? That cut, like the diamonds. Um, look how cute that one is. Here's some more. Yeah, here's the horse head. I have more other places too. This looks like a big green grape. That's Tim Holtz stuff down there. This is nothing. I think this is glass. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Can anybody tell? Kind of looks like a person. Okay, Ange. I'm glad we're still here too. I'm rooting in my buttons. And I have more. That one's not old, I don't think. This one's different. You can see all the crud under my nails. You think it? That could be. I don't know. It definitely, to me, it looks like a person with a shovel head. You know, it looks like a little skirt, and these look like little arms, and then a little spade for a head, shovel head. There's no markings on it. There's a dark blue one that's got some kind of design. Oh, this is metal. That one's kind of cool. All right, I know that's a lot of buttons. They may not all find a home today, but at least it gives me a little. Okay. So now let's get, as I say, crack-a-lackin'. Let's see what we end up with here. Oh my gosh, I'm knocking stuff everywhere. So I think the first thing I want to do is, yeah, that could be. Turn it around. It's a flower basket with garden tools. And would the garden tools be coming out the bottom? Wait a minute, which one was it in? Yeah, the garden tools are, oh yeah, it's a flower basket. So the tools are around it. Oh, thanks, Gal. Yeah, you can see the little handle on the basket and then the flowers. But then the tools are just laying down here. Huh, cool. It feels like it might be glass. Thanks, Ange. Always helpful. Look, this one is glass. I'm upset about that. Look how pretty this one was. And then see it got knocked and it chipped off. I don't know where the other piece is. Maybe it's in here somewhere. Anywho. All right, so let's just see. Let's just wander through. So that I'm going to put on the front. Of course, I can't pin my buttons on. This I have to stitch down because it's making me crazy. Now, some of this stuff is going to get moved, around. I'm sure. But I'm just going to start pinning stuff. And I think sometimes Janet finds little bits of things and then she just opens up her journal and, stitches it in. Now, what did I say I wanted to go here? Oh, that looks pretty. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Okay, Gail. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. It's always nice to see our Gail, huh? Oh, that looks pretty. Let's put that there so you can see some of my little stitches from this. Oh, look. I went down too far. Yes, Ange. Mail the bowls, mail the bowls. Mm, I might change my mind on this one. What a lovely place for a butterfly. Does anyone in here to this morning have a fabric journal? And if so, what do you put in it? Like just other bits of fabric or like how do you work with it? Oh, that one hit the floor. I have the dropsies, it just when you oversleep, it's like your whole day's going to be off, and that's not good because we're having 14 people coming here for dinner. Not that I do anything, my husband does it all, but oh, that looks pretty, huh? Let's maybe plan for that to go here. You're working on your scroll? Oh, that's cool. Is it like the one you did before, Carol, where it's like the whole year thing? Oh gosh. I wonder if Carol people could still find it, right, Carol? What if they looked up Canadian Artisan, would they find it under there? Gorgeous, gorgeous journal that Carol did, where it's a whole year, and she just puts reminders, I guess, of the month or what's going on in her life, and then she just keeps working on it. It's just the one I saw was just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Mm, maybe over here. Oh, it has been. Did you move over your all your videos though? Can the girls find you, Carol My Quiet Corner? Like, are all your old videos like moved over to your um new place? Look, pink goes here with the pink. I can have two of these in here, right? It's my book. I can do what I want. It's my book. I should put some country stuff here. Now it's like my it's like the front part of the book is front loaded. Everything's there. You moved some and remade some. Okay, cool. Jacqueline, I don't know what that link is for. Oh, there you go. Okay, thanks, Jacqueline. There's a stitching video from Carol, and you can go and sub to her, which would be cool. I kind of like that red one there. Now, I might add something underneath. Okay, cool, Carol. That's good to know. But for right now, we'll just pin that on. I'll definitely add a button there. So that's all I have pulled out today just to try to start. Oh, I have this. I just like this was shindy carpet fabric, but I like this. I don't know where I might like to put it. I don't know why I like it. All right, so now I've got to look at thread and how I'm going to start putting some of this stuff on. It kind of looks cool there. There's another, the little fish, that little angel fish. All right, so what I didn't pull out was a lot of different threads. Let's see what I have just sitting here close to my. I got this in England in a thrift shop. Got some navy. I think I bought those earrings in England. Can you guys hear my husband rummaging around in the kitchen? I love some of these. I love them. Okay, so I need to find a needle that has. Oh, that's really long. Oh, that one is too. I just want to make sure. Yep, it's going to go through. Now I've got these. I've got my embroidery threads right here. So maybe I'll take some of this apart. Oh, Aunt just holding on to her bowls. She doesn't want to let them go for some reason. Get thyself to the post, woman. Now, please keep in mind if you're watching this, you're watching now, or you're watching the replay, I am not, by any stretch of the imagination, a slow stitcher. I'm just a wannabe. I'm a wannabe. Now, I don't want all these threads. I just want a few. And like I've said in my last couple of streams, I'm having to wear two pairs of glasses because I can't wear my contact lenses. And I don't have any readers that are strong enough because I normally wear my contact lenses. So maybe I'm thinking maybe well, maybe I think I can just do a single thread. It's just like thread from a spool, right? Now, somewhere I have a needle threader, which I may need that. Let's just see if I can do it. So, what did you do Thursday morning? I watched some old lady try to thread a needle. Gosh, it so looks like it's going. Oh, I think I have it. Yep, yep, yep. That's very satisfying to do that. I think I'm going to double it. Now, this is a tricky part because I don't really want the stitches to show through on the back side. Well, I'm going to have other stuff there, but that's kind of going to be in the way, I think. So let's undo this. I should have realized that. Actually, I can move this to the back of the book on that same fabric. So I want to kind of hide my knot. I don't want a knot on that side. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of fabric. Now see, these are all double because I put two pieces of fabric together and stitched around the outside to make my page. So I want to come this way. Grab that lace and that fabric. Gosh, I didn't realize. Oh, wait a minute. I've got to get those other glasses off. I can't look up. Oh, gosh. I can't wait. No, I'm okay, Kel. Maybe if I hold it this way. A bigger part of my problem is not being able to see well. So this is probably a silly project to do right now. You're sending them Monday. Well, at least you have a plan. Now, I guess this isn't going to go anywhere. If I did stitch right through the fabric on this side, I could put something right on top of it. I didn't think about that. I guess that was a little silly. All right, now I'm going to knot. To knot or not to knot. Got a little pucker. And that guy, he looks like he's getting ready to swim. Woohoo! All right. This will suit me just fine. This will suit me just fine. Now let me get my little fish. So I'm going to knot again. Where'd he go? Here he is. My little angel fish. My little angel fish. This guy's really heading down. Down, 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 down. Now, of course, it would have been a lot easier if I'd left my pages not hooked into the book. But I didn't really think about that. I was just thinking, let me get something done. Okay. Oh, what else should I have here with these fish? I had something else. Do I have that metal flower? I don't know if I want that there now. We'll see. Enough of that. This guy might come off. I might redo him because I really got him twisted. But for now, he's going to stay there. Here, I could just do, oh, yeah, see, I want something there. What did I do with those? Now this, looks like Christmas. So let's see. I think I have some Christmas. stuff here that I could use. Look, Kel, I found more beads. Look at that. Isn't that a surprise? So these little flowers might look cute somewhere. I think they're glass. At least these are. Those are the flowers. Cute. All right, let's see. Uh, hmm. I'm not liking that either. Oh, I just saw something else. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I need. I could glue that. Woo! We'll glue that on. We'll glue it. Okay, so I think I just want to make some big stitches here to hold this down. Be a little something there. Okay, so let me see. I'm going to put this thread back on this spool. Trying to stay a little organized here. Can anybody hear the noise in the kitchen? Because if so, I'll close to my door. This isn't really red, but that would work. Of course, I have a color right all the way on the bottom that I think would be better. So there's some green. I don't know where that brown button came from. Come on, it's all the way on the bottom. I might like that better. Maybe that is better. So if you're wondering, I just put these on these little binder rings, and then I've got a great big jar, and I just store them that way because I had them years ago in those little plastic bins, that you can like put them, like file them in. They're all just like sitting in the little squares. I couldn't really see them. And this way it kind of acts like a decorative component to my space. They're sitting on a shelf. And then I can see. I don't know. I like this better than just sitting in a tub. Now I want the stitches thicker because I'm thinking about just doing maybe some X's, maybe a French knot right there. So let's see what we've got here. This looks like I stole some from this. Maybe not. Nope, I guess not. Now I want this thicker because I want to be able to see my stitches. Is anybody still awake? Now, let's see. I had a plan. My buttons. My plan was to keep my button threader, my needle threader, in here with my buttons. But it doesn't look like I put that back. Oh, look, there's another cool button. I got a lot of cool buttons. Bum, 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 bum. How long does the lasagna have to cook? Are you having it for lunch? It seems early to put lasagna in for dinner, but maybe you're not having it for dinner. Now, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to thread this needle without the... We shall give it a go. Button, button, who's got the button? Oh, I gotta get those other glasses on. So I go for another follow-up next Tuesday. And hopefully I'll be able to start wearing my lenses. But I won't be sleeping in them anymore. The other eye doctor's office said I could sleep in them, but I don't remember them saying that there's a risk to doing that, so... And my eyes have gotten drier, so that's the problem. So I'm not a good candidate for sleeping in lenses anymore. Oh, cool. So let's see. She says she's making it and letting it cool down. I have to leave around noon, getting Ranger a bath, then picking up a friend at the airport. Oh, busy day. Yeah, and it's not your bowls either, Ange. Okay, so I'm going to sneak under. This is free moving, so I'm going to sneak under here. I don't do X's very well. Just be warned. Just be warned. I think that I want them kind of big and gaudy. It's just going to be fiddly because I don't want to go through. Although I could go through there. I'm going to make it easy on myself. I'm just going to go through. Sometimes the wonkier you do something, the cuter it looks. Right? I don't even care if they're lined up. I'm just going to do them all wicky wacky. Wicky, wacky, wicky, and wacky. That one could have been a little bigger. Now, while I'm right here, I'm going to do my French knot. Right by the New Jersey. Right back down. I like to pull this. Okay, you don't really see that, but that's okay. A nice big knot, a big French knot. Let's see, let's come right here. Now, Pearl had this on the front of a bag of lace or something I purchased. Oh, yeah, this one's a big one. Big X. See, and that's going to cover that. I can always put another piece of fabric. But this is making my life so much easier. Maybe I should do a couple over here. Just have to be careful. I don't want to pull it too taut because I don't want to make my fabric get all wrinkly. Maybe I'll do these smaller. I don't know why I just like the X. All right, so now let's put another big one here. I think I give a whole new meaning to the words slow stitch. Slower than slow. Ange, do you do any slow stitching or you do mostly machine stitch stuff? Oh, I think that looks cute. All right, then let's get back over here and do another small. Now, as you all know, you could put beads on here, sequins. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started on sequins. I have no idea how to sew on a sequin. I used to do. I don't both. I do both. Oh, okay, honey. Now the problem with this is If I go that way, it's not really going to hold this corner down, which is really making me crazy. So maybe I'll go this way. Put this one way over here. So I want that stitched down. I just happened to think, oh, I wonder if you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I like it. I like it. All right, I'm going to put another X here. See, and when you're doing something for yourself, you just do it so you like it. Very satisfying. Um, yeah, I'll go there. I should probably do another French knot there so it looks so I could do all four corners, couldn't I? Couldn't I? Yes, I could. I could. Just knot that a little bit. And says, I love making cross stitch pillowcases, but haven't done any in a long time. Also, baby cross stitch. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't done any cross stitch in a long time, mostly because my eyes are not that great. Even with the lenses. All right, this I think I'll put a little glue there, and then I'm going to trim these little threads. Every once in a while, my sew machine just sews nicely. It's behaving, and then it has like a little meltdown, I guess. This I'm going to end up knocking on the floor. I wonder if I use a lighter, can I singe the end of this so it doesn't come apart, do you think? Okay, Carol, nice to see you. Hopefully you'll post or you'll make a video of the scroll you're working on. I'd love to see that. Let's see. Oh yeah, that worked okay. I could have trimmed that a little better. Nice. Can leave this a little longer, I think. We'll do the same. It's all right. We can deal with that. Little glue here. Here's my Fabrifix. It looks okay. Kind of like that too. Or if I cut right in between there, if I don't need to singe it. And just going? Okay, sweetie. I'll see you around later. I'm putting everyone to sleep. All right. This is still a little damp. A little damp. Let's see. What do I have? What do I have? What do I have? What do I have real close by? Let's have a sheet of this. Ugh. I don't want it to glue to my other page. Now, eventually, I might tack this down once I get more things pinned on here. Now, this, I think I want to use a fine thread, and if I can find a beige so it's not real obvious. Might not be able to see that one. You can see some of my little stitches from the thing I put back on here, this. You know, maybe I'll switch these around. Hold on, let's see, what is this? What if I put this here and put this one over on the other side? Maybe I'll do that. Hon, I was thinking maybe some roasted sweet potatoes along with what you're doing. You know, not the casserole, just
Free salad. I don't know.
all right. So now I need something to kind of match that, which could be difficult. Let's see. That might be my closest option. Does anybody know, do you go darker or do you go lighter? I guess you go darker. Maybe that one. These are too blue. Too bluey. Too bluey. I have another whole jar, but I don't think there's anything. too much different. That's the one I just had out. Gal says darker. That's what I thought. Okay. Well, if it doesn't look right, I can always take it out and get a different color, but I'm going to go with this one. And I want a single. Now, the needle I'm using is very long, but my other ones are more like darning needles, so the end is dull. The point is dull. So I don't really want that. Okay. Okay, I'll set a whip stitch. Got glue on my finger. Okay, let's put that there. And we'll get this other needle. Okay, here we go. Trying to do it without that other pair of glasses on is just impossible. Impossible. Woohoo! Okay. Now that could be problematic, stitching over top of that, because it's kind of like a leathery. So I think I'm going to zhuzh this up a little bit. Now again, I'm going to take this off. This doesn't really look like crochet to me, but I don't know what it is really. This is probably just as bad as watching paint dry. Well, I thought I zhuzhed that up a little. Well, there, I'll go that way. I think I need those other glasses for this. I just can't. When I look up, everything is blurry and it makes you dizzy. I'm so dizzy. My head is spinning, and I'm trying to catch just that top layer of fabric. I'm just grabbing the a very little thread on the edge of this little doily, I guess you'd call it. I don't know. I'm so happy to get this started. I wonder if Janet has a flip through of hers. I should look for that. Get some more inspiration. The stitches in this piece, oh look, that's almost coming undone. They're like all free. It's so fine. And it's like a lighter blue on the outside edge. I guess it was a variegated thread. And it matches pretty well. How slow can you go? All right, I think I can take this out now. A little messy there. I'm trying to get a little better as I go around. See how fine these are? Oh, maybe it was done on a machine. I don't know. I just know I love it. Get over there. Did anybody see? I'm sure some of you here sub to Janet Nash. Did anybody see her latest where she does? She's doing what she calls an origami fabric pocket. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I need to make some. Maybe put in here. Put in my fabric book. My fabric journal, I should say. I'm starting to get a little hungry. Goodness, looks like everybody's cutting out, so maybe it's time for me to go. So I'll continue working on this. Probably not today, though, because we've got things to do to get ready for this evening. So yeah, I'm just gonna, keep coming around there. I think I'll put my little buttons in an envelope, so I hopefully will remember what I want to put in the book. Let's see, I've got a little envelope here. These are kind of sealed down. That's not going to be very helpful. Well, I could cut it. Cut it. Because I have all my coin envelopes stashed where it's really not easy to get to them. So I'm going to put my, I don't want to put these metal ones in because I don't want these to get chipped. Plastic, that goes here. Glass. I think there are crocheted, or at least things that look crocheted that are done by machine these days. What do I know? Oh, this one. Oh, if you guys can you see that purple? That's cool. That probably should be in the other one. Okay. So I've got those. So I have a plan. At least I have a plan. Where did I put my little square? There he is. I'm going to attach him back on here so I don't forget. Okay, so that's it for me for today. Thanks for coming in. I do apologize for being late. This I have to trim. Maybe I'll put this back further on the other part of it. Oh, that's the center, so that doesn't make a difference. Maybe I should go totally across. Oh, that's an idea. Some of that's hard to get the needle to go through. All right, so have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend that's coming up. And don't forget Lovely's Crafting Lodge will have her sale, I still believe, on Friday at 4 Eastern. And that's about it for me. So I think it's a third Thursday. So probably, oh, maybe that's where everybody went. I think maybe Jamie's on. So, hey, thanks for coming in and spending time with me. It's so nice to see you all. And yeah, I appreciate you all so very much. So don't forget, take time to be creative, enjoy the journey. And until I see you next time, bye bye for now.